Okay, this is my first kind of tutorial video that I'm doing with the Meteor for Poi Spinners series. And what I've done is taken my Homopoi Jailhouse Poi socks and tied them together in two places, just with two quick knots. And I can show you how I tied those, but just loop them over and pull it under and pull through. Loop, under, pull. Just normal knot. And this works really well for me. It's cheap, it's easy. If you already have poi that you're using, then this is probably a good method for you, if you can tie them. If not, then I would just order sock poi and tie them off. I haven't found a good meteor chain for practice that I really like, so this works. If anybody knows where to get good meteor chains, there's some on Homopoi, but they're all one solid rope, and I don't know, they just don't really strike my fancy. But if you swing your now one piece rope, which if you notice is about the length of one poi going that way and about the length of one poi going that way. So that's how I usually hold it. Just start taking this prop, this thing that you've just made, and swinging it like you would two poi, with your arms tied together. And what I mean by that is, here's your 3-beat. I'm going to be going over weaves real quick with you. Just showing you that all the weaves that you know with poi, you should still know with meteor. Alright, so here's your 3-beat forward. If you don't know your forward 3-beat weave, learn it with poi. Here's your reverse 3-beat weave. There's the two together. Alright, that's a 3-beat turn. And you can even do things like your windmill. You can do things like a fountain. 3-beat fountain. You can turn with it. You can use it pretty much the same way that you use your poi. I recommend doing this, actually, because this will help you get a feel for how to spin it one-handed. This will help you to understand how the meteor works and the movement that it makes. And this will also help you understand poi, because when you have a rope between you, you really become conscious of how one hand wants to separate from the other. What's going on at the end of that rope, what your hands are doing. It becomes very, very beneficial. Yeah, practice those. Just practice everything, all the weaves, you know, forward 5-beat you can do, reverse 5-beat you can do. I wouldn't do an anti-spin weave. I haven't figured those out yet. If you figure them out, by all means let me know. Practice your windmills. Oh. Practice. You can even do low reels or hip reels, which I'm not real good at yet, but can be done. I'll post those when I figure those out. But yeah, practice your weaves in front of you, just holding it with two hands, just like poi. And have fun with that. Like, just practice.